The scene opens in a stifling courtroom in rural Georgia, the air thick with humidity and unspoken tension. At the defendant's table stands 25-year-old Marcus Tate, a black man accused of breaking into a hardware store and assaulting the owner. His attorney, Lena Washington, a fierce black woman in her early 30s, adjusts her suit and prepares to fight. Across the room, Judge Harold Vance, a white, silver-haired man with a reputation for disdain toward outsiders, glares down from the bench. The prosecutor, a smug local named Tom Breckenridge, lays out the case. We've got fingerprints, a blurry security tape, and the owner's testimony that Marcus Tate beat him senseless. The crowd, mostly white townsfolk, murmurs in agreement. Judge Vance smirks, leaning forward. Well, Miss Washington, looks like your boy's in deep trouble. Let's not drag this out. Guilty's written all over him. Lena clenches her jaw, sensing the racial undertone in his words. Lena stands, her voice steady but sharp. Your Honor, I'd like to challenge the evidence. The fingerprints are partial, and the tape doesn't clearly show my client's face. Before she can finish, Judge Vance cuts her off, his tone dripping with mockery. Oh, here we go. Another city lawyer thinking she's smarter than us country folk. Sit down, girl, and let the real justice happen. The courtroom chuckles, but Lena doesn't flinch. With all due respect, I'm not a girl. I'm counsel, and I demand a fair hearing. The judge's face hardens. You demand? In my court? You're lucky I don't toss you out for that attitude. The prosecutor jumps in, sneering. She's just playing the race card, typical. Lena fires back. And you're ignoring evidence because he's black. Typical. The room explodes into shouts. Spectators heckle, calling her uppity, while Judge Vance bangs his gavel, yelling, Order! You'll regret crossing me, counselor. The trial turns into a battlefield. Lena demands the store owner, Mr. Hargrove, take the stand. Under her questioning, he stammers, admitting he only saw a dark figure and assumed it was Marcus because he's always around. Judge Vance interrupts. That's enough. I won't let you harass a good man. Lena snaps. Good man? He's lying to frame my client. The judge leans in, his voice venomous. You think you can waltz in here, accuse us of racism, and win? I've seen your kind before. Troublemakers stirring up nonsense. Lena's eyes blaze. My kind? You mean black people daring to fight back? The crowd boos, one man shouting, Go back where you came from. Judge Vance smirks. Keep talking, and I'll hold you in contempt. Then, Lena drops a bombshell. I have a witness, a delivery driver who saw a white man running from the store that night. The room falls silent. The prosecutor objects. That's hearsay. But Lena holds up a signed affidavit. It's admissible, and it proves racial bias tainted this case from the start. Judge Vance's face turns purple. You're turning my court into a circus, he bellows, slamming his gavel. Lena presses on. No, you did that by bullying me and my client because of our skin color. The prosecutor scrambles, claiming the driver's lying, but Lena pulls out a second ace. Time-stamped dashcam footage from the driver's truck showing a white suspect fleeing. Time-stamped exactly during the robbery. The crowd gasps. Judge Vance sputters. This is an outrage. You're twisting the truth. Lena retorts. No, you're twisting justice to protect your own. The scandal peaks as Marcus, silent until now, stands and yells, I've been harassed by this town for years. This is a setup. The judge screams, Sit down, boy. But the damage is done. The evidence is undeniable. Humiliated, Judge Vance tries to regain control, but the tide has turned. Lena's calm voice cuts through the chaos. Dismiss the case, Your Honor, or this footage goes to every news outlet in the state. The prosecutor slumps, defeated, as the crowd whispers in shock. Judge Vance, sweating, mutters, Case dismissed, his voice barely audible. The video ends with Lena and Marcus walking out, heads high, as the courtroom sits in stunned silence. A narrator chimes in. One woman's courage turned a racist scandal into a victory. Share this story to fight injustice.